OCO. Now in today's video we're going to discuss the term freedman, because when people hear the term freedman or freeman, they automatically assume that a person is of African descent, and of course that's not true. We're going to prove that in a few minutes. Also, I'm going to show you people who are classified as American Indians who closely resemble people who are classified as freedmen. And of course, American Indian and freedmen are social status classifications of the original people of the Americas. Bottom line. All right, let's discuss this freedman stuff. And we got to keep in mind, we're talking about freedmen, indentured servants, slaves, and things of that. We're dealing with people who were held captive, prisoners, okay? The United States government established the prison system in 1891. Pay attention to the dates. Freedman, manumitted slave. What does that mean? What does that word mean? Let's go to the dictionary. It means released from slavery, set free. Freedman, the older word is freeman. Freeborn man, that's what freemen mean. That's what freedmen mean. As you can see, there's no definition or no mention of Africa or being a descendant of an African in this word, in this definition of freedmen or freemen, right? So, here we go to where it says mixed blood black Indians were all enrolled as freemen with no Indian blood. When stalling tactics failed the Indian governments, they used every measure at their disposal to limit the number of freedmen admitted to the rolls. See that? But here it says mixed black Indians were all enrolled as freedmen with no Indian blood. And this is coming from okhistory.org. What does that tell you? Freedman means freeborn. But then they're trying to say that these guys, they took away their indigenous blood because they are ancestors of people who were held prisoner or enslaved. So here we go. Let's go to Choctaw or Choctaw, because that's what it really means. And the language is Choctaw. It's Muskogean. How do I know that? We go to the language. See that? It's Choctaw. This is the correct terminology for the people. Now, how do these people look? Mississippi Choctaw, that they are calling Choctaw. Look at these people. They would be classified as African Americans, black, Negroes, and all that shit. Right? But I have an image, or rather images, of these individuals who look similar to the so-called freedmen. Favorite young Choctaw freedmen. Let's take a closer look. This young lady resembles, well, this lady, they're not young, but she resembles her. Skipped ahead of myself. Same phenotype. She's actually darker. She's classified as an Indian. She's classified as a non-Indian, aka a Choctaw freedman. The games are being played here. Choctaw Indian, classified as a Choctaw Indian. She's classified as a Choctaw freedman. These are both Choctaw. Obviously, same phenotype. Just different social status classifications. Same with these young men. Same, he's classified as an Indian, he's classified as a freedman, aka non-Indian. They look the same phenotype, same facial features, same nose, same lips, same chin, same eyes. Most likely, same hair texture. Now, these young men don't look similar to each other, but they do, kinda. But he's classified as an Indian, a Choctaw Indian. He's classified as a Choctaw Freedman. In my opinion, these are both Choctaw. Of course, obviously, people have been misled. They think the term freedman actually means African descendant. And as we see, it doesn't. Now, let's go to Aniyunwiya, aka original Cherokee. He's supposed to be a Cherokee Native American, a chief. He was an ex-chief, Chad Smith. We hear people talk about this guy and the lawsuit and things of this nature. Early in the 1800s, some Cherokees captured slaves, and in the 1830s, enslaved African Americans accompanied the Cherokees when federal government forced them to move to Indian territory. That shit don't even sound right, because why didn't these guys say, all right, we taking your slaves from you? You know, like, shit, if we gonna fucking take your land, we gonna take your slaves too. That makes more sense. But of course, we pay attention to these dates. There were 4,000 black slaves living amongst the Cherokees. All right, let's go to the Smithsonian Institute. And this was in 1861. What about this guy? 1888. Will Nody, classified as a Cherokee, right? That's his culture. Look at his facial features. Wide nose, thick lips, dark skin, hair processed. He's classified as a Cherokee. He's not classified as a Cherokee freedman or black or Negro or none of that. But yet, what? 1861? How do you distinguish the black slaves or freedmen from the Cherokees? Did they look like him? Or were they mixed bred people under the misnomer social status classification Cherokee, which is the Cherokee Nation is a corporate charter, as I mentioned before in a previous video. These guys mixed in. And then we got people like Marilyn Van, who thinks she's an African descendant. Okay. She thinks she's an African descendant. And she calls herself a freedman and fighting to be with these guys. Meanwhile, they're kicking these guys out. But then we go here, and Ms. Van resembles a so-called Cherokee basket maker. Right? Same facial features, same hair texture. But she's classified as an American Indian under Cherokee social status, and she's classified as a non-Indian under the Freedman status, Cherokee Freedman. And the fucked up part about it is she's accepting that social status, and you know, all right, you're a foreigner. The foreigners are calling the original people foreigners. That's all that is. It's a form of projecting. That's in psychology. So this is the lady right here, the basket maker, same woman who resembles Marilyn Van. Now, she's of the eastern band of Cherokees. She's not classified as a freedman. Neither is this young lady. But, you know, so this is the issue. See? Some descendants of Cherokee freedmen have filed a lawsuit. All right, I respect that because they standing up for their rights. But you got to know that you're the original people. You're the Aniyunwiya. You're the original. Not these guys. These guys are the infiltrators. So basically, just wanted to clear that up. It's a kind of a long video. Normally my videos are not this long. But Freedman has nothing to do with being an African descendant. I'm tripping over my words because I'm just like kind of heated about this shit because a lot of people get confused and mixed up. Keep using these fucked up terminologies, outdated terminologies. Nah, do better. Aniyunwiya are not Cherokee. Cherokee freedmen are not African descendants. Neither are Choctaw, who they call Choctaw Freedmen. All right? See you guys next time.